Good morning or afternoon from Cambodia. My name is Sonat and I am the head of the teacher training program at the Angkor Tree Project. Over recent years, education in Cambodia has shown a remarkable evolution. Research from the World Bank and UNICEF show most children in Cambodia, regardless of gender, now attend primary schools. Over the last decade, the number has increased to over 97%. This is the result of the ongoing effort of the authorities, schools, international organizations and NGOs, and I want to thank all of you for having contributed to this success. However, when we look at the secondary level, the picture doesn't look that good. On the contrary, over 50% of children drop out between primary and secondary levels. Several factors are at the basis of this, the shallow quality of primary education being the most crucial reason for this dramatic situation. And this is primarily due to a systematic and chronic lack of well-trained teachers. Other factors include low kindergarten attendance, giving kids no chance to acquire basic motoric and social skills that prepare them for successful learning in primary school. Large classes of over 50 students per class. Undetected children with special needs or support. Lack of school materials and poor quality infrastructure like classroom, sanitary, and drinking water. But lack of trained teachers is by far the most important one. The United Nations rightfully put forward quality education as one of the priorities on its Sustainable Development Goals agenda. Teacher training is, in our opinion, probably the most vital key to achieve the target of quality education, because every child has the right to a trained teacher. To participate in the development in quality education, we at the Angkor Tree Project started teaching English to kids in a poor neighborhood of Siem Reap many years ago. What has now become a fully fledged English language center that provides chances to over 250 grade 1 to grade 12 students to develop their general English skills. The English for Teachers program concentrates, as the word says, on teachers. Their English proficiency is crucial. With the help of speech therapists, we help those who need to develop or improve their pronunciation and overcome shyness when speaking a foreign language. Our teacher training center is all about teaching skills. How to teach. We have 3 programs. The first addresses early career teachers from NGOs and community schools. University students who are majoring in TESOL or TEFL often start teaching in these informal schools. They need an income. Unfortunately, they may learn English at the universities, but teaching skills and pedagogy are not in the curriculum for the first 3 years. So they start teaching without having had any training whatsoever. We help to close the gap. Our courses are an excellent complement to their college program, and the students in those informal schools get a trained teacher. A second program is for teachers in public schools. In public primary school, English is a subject starting from grade 4. Still, the teachers have never been taught to teach it. And due to a shortage of teachers, Those who know English are assigned to teach English even without getting trained. The third program is in-service advanced training, designed for more advanced or experienced teachers to develop their profession continuously. This is a modular approach of 5 weeks where trainees choose the topic of their interest. Unfortunately, because of this bad boy COVID-19, we had to close all our activities. At first, we did not take any action because we thought the closure would be just a few weeks, and we were unprepared for this scenario. But it became quickly apparent that the closure would be long-lasting, and we developed the first actions. We started with doorstep teaching. Our teachers traveled from one house to another to provide homework, and some students came to school to pick up homework or to submit the old ones. We experimented with the distance learning for the teacher training program through online workshops, but it was not easy. We were continuously confronted with significant challenges such as poor IT infrastructure, low quality internet access, and a considerable lack of IT knowledge from trainers, trainees, and students. And we lacked experience and pedagogical background. But we learned by doing. The first major hit was the Language Buddies initiative. Language Buddies gives mentees, teachers of English, a great chance to speak online with their native or near native peers or mentors for 2 hours per week. It's 50 hours of one-to-one conversation about real-life topics. Another amazing success is our basic IT skills for teacher program. Over 750 teachers have registered for courses. Cambodians are fast learners and eager to learn. We are used to working with limited resources and making the most out of every opportunity. We implemented 2 important online tools, Microsoft Teams and Moodle. These tools open a world of opportunities. We were able to introduce the concept of flipped classroom, blended and asynchronous learning. In March 2020, schools were forcefully closed. By early June, all our programs were online, and I want to take this opportunity to congratulate our trainers, teachers, and trainees. You have done an incredible job. Meanwhile, we acquired a lot of expertise and insight. Using the online tools was so successful that we will continue to use them beyond the lockdown of schools. It even showed us how we can approach teachers in remote areas where there is no trainer available. Of course, teacher training online and in workshops are not the same, but permanently making the tools as an integrated part of our programs will increase the impact of the training programs. We will even go further. We integrated Teams and Moodle that make the threshold for learners as low as possible. We are now combining Telegram, the most widely used communication app in Cambodia. Access to the virtual learning environment becomes much easier and accessible for larger groups of learners. We have seen that COVID-19 should not be seen only as a crisis without precedent, but as an opportunity to improve quality education. Education in Cambodia may jump from the 19th to the 21st century. Flipped classroom and blended learning may redefine the role of teachers and be increasingly important to overcome the scarcity of trained teachers. Teachers will have to use modern approaches to teaching, such as communicative language teaching, CLT, inquiry or discovery-based learning. All of these are new to a country where traditional teaching and innovation were limited to replacing a blackboard and chalk with a whiteboard and markers. Teachers are no longer senders of information, and students are no longer receivers of information. Instead, the teachers play a role as facilitators, and students work collaboratively to construct knowledge and share it with the class. This promotes learning autonomy and a sense of teamwork and communication. With the new way of learning, the students from the remote areas stand a good chance to attend classes virtually. However, COVID-19 also gives us some drawbacks. The ongoing closure of schools will throw education back in time. Also, thousands of teenagers risk dropping out of schools after being 2 years out of classroom. Additionally, the economic rebound of COVID-19 will affect the education budget and may stop innovation and progress. Today, at the dawn of 2022, the 2018 PISA for Development conclusions remain valid. The results suggest that people in charge take several actions. First, reduce grade repetition. Second, ensure quality learning by strengthening school management. Third, improve resource allocation. Fourth, improve learning quality of instruction by strengthening curriculum and teacher education. Last but not least, improve universal basic skills. We believe that our two programs, English as a Foreign Language, EFT, and teacher training particularly respond well to the PISA's bottom line. COVID-19 added a need for strong IT foundation for education to the top priorities. Therefore, we have created a new IT training center. We provide teachers with an excellent opportunity to develop their information and communication technology skills for education and basic IT skills. For our projects to survive and continue to benefit the disadvantaged, your continuing support matters. Thank you for your interest and support.